Welcome to Gene and Mike to the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Monday, January 5th, 2026. So, was this your typical marvelous Monday crossword?
Well, it was, I thought, quite a good Monday crossword.
Good.
I am sure that you were quite fond of it. Am I right?
Well, there was a theme, and I was sort of, I guess, appreciative of the theme.
Uh-huh.
Although I felt that there were a couple of other answers they could have squeezed into the grid that would have made it even better.
Oh, really?
However, this was a Monday, a 15 by 15 grid, and many of the clues or many of the answers I had in mind were about, 25, 30 letters wide. So I can understand why Lynn Lemple, who wrote this crossword, decided just to stick with what she did.
Okay. Well, I thought she did a nice job with the theme. There were 4 themed answers, and they included the phrases boardroom, taxi driver, take off from work, and fly swatter. And the revealer, being 57 across, was gridiron success, or when read as 2 words, the conclusion to the sequence formed by the starts of the theme clues. And the answer to that was touchdown.
Right.
Touchdown was the gridiron success, but 2 words, touchdown, is what you do when you take an airplane ride. You board, as in boardroom. You taxi, as in taxi driver. You take off from work, as you take off from work, and you fly, swatter. So all the beginnings of the theme's clues were things you do when you take an airplane ride. And so touchdown made perfect sense as the ending to that sequence.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wish you'd work two more answers into the grid. One starting with the word ascend, one starting with the word descend, and then one starting with place trays in upright position. That was the one that I thought would be a real challenge.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of a giveaway, because where else do you do that?
Right. I'd like to point out, in the kinds of planes that I fly, it's impossible to place a tray in an upright position because there's no tray.
No tray. That is true. There is barely room for your knees, so there's certainly no room for a tray.
I usually leave my knees behind and have them shipped ahead to the destination airport.
But no, it was fun, and it was easy, which is great. Great way to start the week with a Monday crossword that doesn't take a lot of deep thought.
I actually found this to be slightly more difficult than I'd hoped. Mainly because of self-induced errors. So 1 across value, I had merit before the correct answer of worth. And 9 across, I thought my answer was brilliant. Overhead light, I went for moon.
I went for star.
Oh, really? Okay, there you go. We're both thinking astronomy. But the correct answer was more religious, as in halo.
Halo, that is correct. Yes.
So I had those wrong. And then, let's see. One really annoying one, because, of course, this involves sports. 32 down, or for Patriot games. I went for NHL.
Oh, no.
And
Patriots are a football team. Yeah, NFL.
So at one point for 34 across, I had take off haram work as opposed to take off from work.
Yes. Well, certainly that was a mistake you found pretty quickly.
No, I often take off haram work, and so it made sense to me. But yes, I did eventually find it.
Very good.
I liked, I noticed we had 6 down. That was lacking a key in music was atonal.
Atonal, yes.
And then we also had 36 down, off key in a way, flat.
Right.
So we had sort of some musical sub-theme going on there.
Yeah, that's true.
29 across, I like the clue, Galoppy gunk, and that was goo.
Goo.
Galoppy gunk, fun to say.
Right. I enjoyed 43 down, a yikes to a Brit. Blimey.
I have to say it correctly. Blimey. And now we'd like all our British listeners to write in and harangue us for butchering a good accent.
That was a good clue.
Yes. For 46 across, Mark Twain for Samuel Langhorne Clemens, I wanted to go for pseudonym.
Oh, no.
But it was pen name.
Pen name, yes. Mm-hmm.
And I had to sort of ponder the difference between pseudonym and pen name.
Uh-huh. And that difference is?
Pseudonym is sort of a general situation where you use one name instead of another to hide it. And pen name is specifically for authors.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So those were good.
Yeah.
53 across, I did not know. Fanny Blank, central figure in Broadway's Funny Girl, Bryce.
Fanny BRICE, yes.
Although after the fact, I recognized it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, not, as you say, this was not a particularly difficult crossword. It was a Monday and designed to be straightforward. Mm-hmm. Lynn Lemple has done a total of 104 crosswords.
Oh, my.
And
that's impressive.
She's done every day except Saturday. She has not done a Saturday.
Wow.
She probably doesn't have it in her to make it too tough. But she has done 75 Mondays.
Oh, my. That's amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
Uh-huh.
All right. I think that is it for the crossword. Mm-hmm. But it is Monday, which means it's time for JAMCOTWA. The Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award, where we, 46 down, peruse the crosswords of the previous week and pick out what we deem to be the very best.
Right.
And today, we didn't have to go far back at all to find the best.
No, we didn't.
Because that was yesterday's.
It was.
Sunday's.
It was such an amazing puzzle. There were a lot of good puzzles this week, but they just, you just couldn't hardly beat Sundays in terms of cleverness and the amazing theme and the complicated way it was put together just was so impressive. So yes, we gave it to Sunday, which the theme was base pairs, where the theme actually involved pairs of good versus evil in real life and fiction, and you saw their names cross in the puzzle. So, like the first one was 13 down, which was actually a theme clue. He scattered his brother's remains across the land and usurped his throne, and that was Set. And the person his brother that he did that to was Osiris. And Osiris was the answer for 8 across, which was Egyptian god of the underworld, Osiris and Set. But the amazing thing was, and why it was called a double cross or base pairs, was that Set actually appeared twice, and in both cases it crossed Osiris. So the first S was 9 down, and that was ready, or a word after ready, which is Set. So we had Set there, and then we had Set of the mythology story, Egyptian mythology, and then they both crossed Osiris. And that's the way each one of the themed pairs reacted in that puzzle. And there were quite a few of them, so that made it all the more amazing. But we had Caesar and Brutus, we had Jesus and Judas, we had Iago and Othello, we had Mufasa and Scar from Lion King, and I think that might be it. Is that right? I believe that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But just amazing how they were able to put that puzzle together where the pair, the good and the bad, within each pair crossed, but then the bad was in it twice, and it actually crossed the good part of the pair twice in the puzzle.
Right.
And that was a first for me. I've never seen a puzzle where they've allowed you to have the answers repeated. But because it was part of the theme, they pretty much had to let that happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, typically you don't see an answer twice the same answer twice in a crossword, even if it's a different clue.
If you did, there's a good reason for it, like today's.
And that was a good reason because it was an amazing theme, amazing puzzle. It also had a lot of other really fun clues and answers. And so yeah, we gave it to Sunday.
Yeah, I just have to mention one of the clues, 115 across, country whose border shape is the world's roundest, Sierra Leone. That was a life-changing clue for me, as far as I'm concerned. It's just like, really? The roundest?
The roundest country.
Now I'm going to try and figure out which is the most rectangular.
Yes.
Which is the most triangular. I mean,
the squarest country.
Yes. I think there's a whole geometry worth of geometry of geology, or of geography rather, worth discovering.
Yeah.
But yes, this was a great crossword by Jean Louise de Vera.
Yep.
And Jean, if you feel so inclined, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. Include mailing address and a shirt size, and we will have some magnificent Northeast Wisconsin swag making its way towards you in no time, along with, of course, your JAMCOTWA certificate.
That's right.
Signed, framed, suitable for displaying at even the most prestigious family gatherings.
Anyway, good job.
Yes. All right. That is it for today.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Hope you're enjoying these podcasts. Let us know. We'd love feedback. Crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, or click on the Send Fan Mail link. We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Tuesday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.